In this video, we're going to discuss chords. First, what is a chord? Well, a chord is basically when any two notes are played together. It can be more than two notes also. In fact, most chords have three notes. We're going to concentrate on the four primary types of chords: major, minor, diminished, and augmented. You can build a chord on any note of the keyboard. We're going to start at the bottom of this MIDI controller with the note C. In order to build a chord, we want to stack notes on top of that C. For a major chord, we'll have the C. Then we're going to go up 4 semitones, 1, 2, 3, 4, and add the E. Then we're going to go up 3 more semitones for a total of 7, 5, 6, 7. No matter what note you start on, the major chord has the same pattern: a root note, and then a note that's up 4 semitones, and then a note that's up 7 semitones from the root. Major chords in general sound happy and bright. If we want to change this to a minor chord, all we need to do is lower the middle note by 1 semitone. Now, from the root, we go up 1, 2, 3 semitones, but we still keep 4, 5, 6, 7 semitones above the root note as our top note. That's a minor chord, and in general it sounds dark and sad. Now, if we lower the top note by 1 semitone, we're going to get a diminished chord. This is C diminished. And it has a minor kind of sound, but crunchier. So from C, we go up 1, 2, 3 semitones for the middle note, and 4, 5, 6 semitones for the top note. So a diminished chord is like a minor chord, but crunchier, because the top note has been lowered by a half step. The last chord type we're going to talk about in this video is the augmented chord. For that, I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 semitones from the root note back to our major sound, and then I'm going to go up 5, 6, 7, 8 semitones from the root note to raise the top note of the major chord by a half step, and it sounds kind of weird. Here it is, C augmented. Now that chord is actually rarely used compared to the other three. Let's build these chords again on a different note. Here's F. I can go up 4 semitones, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up to 7, 5, 6, 7, and build F major. I can lower my middle note for F minor. I can lower the top note by 1 half step. Notice there's no black key here, so I go right to B to make this F diminished. Or I can make F augmented by going back to my F, A, C, but raising that C to C sharp. Now, you don't have to build chords only on white keys. You can also build them on black keys. So if I want to build a major chord on A flat, I know that A flat is going to be my root, and then I go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to C for the middle note, and then 5, 6, 7 to E flat for my top note. Here's A flat major. Bright and happy. If I move my middle note down a half step, that's A flat minor. If I move my top note down a half step, that's A flat diminished. And if I go back to major and raise my top note by a half step, I get A flat augmented. Similarly, the black note can come in the middle of the chord. So if I build an E major chord, it's going to be E, G sharp, B. E minor will be all white notes, E, G, B. E diminished, E, G, B flat. And E augmented, E, G sharp, B sharp, which looks like C, but we're going to call it B sharp. So you can build the 4 primary types of chords, major, minor, diminished, and augmented, on any note of the keyboard.